Hi, and welcome to the introduction to your science safety stations. Usually we do this and we get to move around the room and have traditional physical stations, but this year we're going to need to do electronic stations. So I wanted to take a minute and introduce it to you. Okay, this is in Google Slides, so you do have the ability to make changes. And if you make changes, you might actually mess up some of the settings, so kind of be careful. So if you take a look on this screen, it has some directions over here, okay? And it says you can click these screens and move, or you could actually click the slides. You choose, but I'm just going to pick a slide here and show you an example. So if we take a look here, it says watch it, go to this link. So you're going to need to go to that link. There should be an opportunity for you to either copy it, or if you take a look at the link's already set there. And then after you watch it, you need to answer these 3 questions, and you're going to put the answers right over here on the left. Okay? Your work should be saved automatically because I saved this as a Google slide. But you're going to notice that here's some directions, here's a video you need to watch, and you're going to put your answers over here. Let's take a look at another slide. So it says up here are the directions. Read part 1. Jot down notes and drawings that will help you remember the meanings of these words. You can use the Sketch Scribe button on the toolbar. So it says it looks like that. I'm not sure that we have that opportunity, but we've got lines here, we've got shapes here, and then you can also type words. So you're going to notice that we've got some directions for every slide. Please know that you do have that add-on for Chrome. It's up here. For me, it's that N up here that I can actually have it read it to me if I don't want to read it out loud, or if the text, I'm having a hard time reading the text. But you are going to need earbuds to do that. It looks like slide 4 is similar. Okay. Let's see. Here's something where you're going to need to read and pick an answer, and the answer goes over here. It looks like investigate each of the pieces of the lab safety equipment. Look at each piece of equipment, explain how it relates to lab safety. So in your answers, I would write gloves, dash, and then explain how it relates to safety. Lab coat, fire extinguisher, eye wash and shower, goggles, test tube and test tube holder. So you're going to investigate and then give me some answers. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, separate the scenario cards into correct columns. So each card, if I click on it, I can move it. And I need to read that card and decide whether the lab is safe or unsafe. And it looks like there's probably 8 cards, and 4 are safe and 4 are unsafe. So you'll be able to drag them around. This slide, you're going to create your own scenario, one that's safe and one that's unsafe, and then answer question 4. Let's see, we've got some more scenarios. Looks like we're going to go to another website, and then there's 2 questions that go to that. It looks like we've got some dragging again. Match the safety equipment with the correct use. We've got some more dragging. Match the safety equipment with the correct picture. See if you can name them. Whoops. Use the lab safety equipment from Organize and draw a diagram of your classroom and label the following important parts. So you may do this electronically if you are really good at it. I am not. So I will make sure that the teacher, will provide you with graph paper if you need to do that. And it does say make sure you include those specific things. And I'm going to tell you right now, I do not have a fire blanket, so you will not, or chemical storage, so you will not be able to include it. There are several ways to get images into these pictures. So here's an explanation. If you want to do it electronically, you can. Write it. Your teacher tells you the class will be doing a chemistry lab the following day. How should you dress for the lab? So there looks like there's some directions on the left side, and then you're going to be typing on the inside there. Several of these. Looks like we've got an assess, so you're going to answer the questions. Looks like we've got blanks to fill in. All the other stations must be completed before you begin this station. Choose one or more of the activities below. Click on the word to go to the page. So we've got some other things to do here. So if you notice, we've got some directions on the left, we've got some directions on the right. So it's really important in your stations that you follow the directions, and when you have questions, let me know. I anticipate that this will take 2 full days, all day Tuesday and all day Wednesday. At the end of Tuesday, we'll do a little summary and a check-in to see how we're doing. At the end of Tuesday, we'll do another check-in to see how we're doing. Please remember, everybody works at a different speed. If you work excessively fast, take your time, do your best work. The idea isn't to see how fast we can do this, but to see how well we can learn the material. If you're exceedingly slow, I might ask you to do a little bit for homework each night just to make sure you're not too overwhelmed and you fall too far behind. So this is the lab safety stations. Well, that didn't work, did it?